And welcome back, guys, to turn-based Chronicles, where we're doing Heroes of Might and Magic 8 through 7. Anywho, last time we left off on most adventurous of journeys. Not really. Anyway, last time we took the freaking castle of Talsi. We recruited a new hero, a cool barbarian class hero that looks like a goblin or an orc or something like that. He's a barbarian might. Yes, we have taken a level 1 barbarian might. Why? Because we need a hero for barbarian units, so we don't get low morale if we mix them up with the human units. And that's a problem. Though mind you, I'm thinking that probably maybe an order units will not have a problem with the human units. For instance, let's see Araya and her own army that we have, well, 3 evil dragons, okay? 3 evil dragons. Let's see the morale here, okay? So let's do morale, okay? Okay, 0 morale on him, but +4 for luck on everyone. So, well, not to everyone, it would seem. It would seem that Catty doesn't have a huge amount of luck, but all in all, most of my units, most of my best units actually have a huge amount of luck, which is a beautiful thing right there. Anyway, that aside, I'm thinking maybe we're joining a few things. All in all, what I'm gonna be doing now, moving my main hero towards this here position here. Yes, we will be taking whatever city, Oridri here, or Redre, whatever city, or maybe go for Nord. Why? That's a good question. Why? That's a good question. The point is, I want to take all the barbarian villages, because our main enemy is a barbarian faction, from what we know. So if we take most of the barbarian villages, they won't be getting any pluses, any good stuff like behemoths here, or stuff like that. They'll have to join with the order faction, which means low morale if they try to mix up these guys. So probably I'm going to be going for, actually, for Nord. But anyway, first, I think I'm gonna go for a retreat for in case and see what's happening out there. Who knows where the enemy is? I lost one of my scouts in this position here, where the enemy main hero, one of the heroes, level 6, level 5 or something like that, is being killing my stuff here. But one peasantry, that is. Nonetheless, let's move our Araya, Catty, and Genie, our main army, towards Aranchen. Collect all these resources, aka peopleses, and then we shall rule the world. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we win, maybe we lose. Who knows? Do you know? I don't know. Now, first and foremost, we have some angels. Yes, I would love to utilize the angels, but I'm not gonna do that. Why? I'm gonna leave angels as they are, because they're cool like that. You know, they're like, we don't care. Why would we care? We don't care. The macemen will move. The macemen will move inside this army. Now Catty does, yes, Araya has a few macemen. Why not have 99 macemen, right? Now macemen, again, tier 1 units, squires that is, again, they can knock out enemy for 1 turn, but that's dependable on what enemy truly is. Now of course we can just join up on most bestest units that we can have, like angels and all that, but I don't want to waste all the best units on one army, just because I'm awesome. And plus they're good mid shield against enemy archers or something if I want to protect something. Just for a little bit of health, you know, good stuff. Nonetheless, I'll keep them in for now. So let's see, Aranchen. In Aranchen we have a dragon, we have a few monks and a few champions. I'm gonna moving these guys out of there. So they will be joining up with the main force. Of course they will be doing that. And now we have 17 champions, 17 monks, 4 freaking dragons. The dragons have 220 health, people. That's more than my champions themselves. Okay, 220 health. Look at this. 36 to 55 damage, 45 damage. Jesus, I still don't know how do I read all these bastards. Nonetheless, it looks like this is the amount of damage a troop does in combat. Okay, we consider, okay, 36 to 55, right? Then what the hell is this? Is this some regular modifier to, like, I don't know, this is a damage modifier for hand-to-hand attack. I still don't get it. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna read 44. It's 44. Okay, cool. 48 and 48 against enemy attacks in terms of course, range and, of course, melee. Nonetheless, 11 movement points or initiative. Is this, yeah, 11 initiative. That's like massive initiative for our dragons. And that's like 4 dragons. Enemy will not be able to stand it. but this is the problem. We're spreading too thin in terms of armies. We're going left and right, right and left with one army, main army. The enemy is regrouping with mass. They have escaped with a huge amount of tier 5 units to who knows where. We have no idea where. I'm presuming this is somewhere around this position is their last stronghold, around this position. But we shall see. We shall see. We'll know. We'll know when we know. Nonetheless, these guys are going, that is Whoopi Goldberg and Snowjay will be moving on to get some experience first and foremost for them. That's the most important thing. Then move back and collect the angels, the stuff of legends, the good stuff, the bad stuff, the ugly stuff, every single thing. And of course I can just rejoin these bastards here, move these guys here, halflings and dwarves. Well, I can recruit halflings and dwarves. So yeah, again, that's okay. I'm gonna recruit mostly my bestest troops for now. I'm afraid that my lower cities to the right, that is, might get attacked by one hero and they may get owned. Right? Yes. But again, I mean, 9 Nagas, we have seen that they are tremendously powerful and they can do a massive amount of damage. It's pure love right there. Pure love. So let's get some dwarves. Excellent. Again, a massive army. I can move them alone. I don't need to wait for a hero. I can use them just like this, and that's it. That's the end game right there. Instead, actually, I'm gonna be, let's see, what do we have here? We have mostly we don't have that good amount of ranged units, so yeah, I'm gonna change, instead of spearmen, I'm gonna utilize one angel, because angels are awesome. That would be the first time we're seeing angels in action. It's always a good thing. So yeah, now the question is, now I want to try and level up as much as I can these guys. This is going to be a very pivotal thing for me, because the tree of knowledge, we have tried every single tree of knowledge that we know of. There is a tree of knowledge around this position, I think, somewhere. I think, yeah, there it is. We could try that next, or go first. I'm gonna go for this. I'm not gonna go for the dream teacher. It takes huge amount of turns just to go towards those things. And the thing is, none of these have snowshoes. I forgot again. I always tend to forget this, to actually give snowshoes to my rest of my heroes. And this is the big fail on me, is that I don't think like that. Instead of giving stuff that I already have in huge amount to rest of my heroes from Araya and all that, I screwed that up, and now we could get owned just because of that one little mistake. Again, I may overestimate my enemy, but maybe, you know, like, still, they might actually own me. Just because, I mean, I may lose all these cities just because I have no idea where they are now. We know that the one of their heroes is moving somewhere, and we know that secondary, well, the rest of the 15 of other heroes are moving somewhere, and that at least one of those armies is gonna have a massive amount of behemoths and the freaking thunderbirds. And those are, again, might creatures. So that's evil. Let's see, amount of gold we are I mean, all of our cities are upgraded to the fullest, I think. So we're getting everything. Again, everything, okay? Everything. That's okay. That's cool, because we're gonna getting a huge amount of gold just from all that. So let's see. Yes, as you can see, of course, Genie is a governor here. We don't have a governor here. It's always good to have one governor in each settlement. Genie was governor here. I don't know what happened there. That's always a bad thing, because I mean, I don't know, maybe she died, and because of that, she was like, nope, we have no governor anymore. She's dead. I have no idea. But nonetheless, I'm gonna leave it as is. Maybe I have enough gold to buy another governor. Let's do that. Let's hire a hero that is a governor, that is a lord, that is a lord ability, again, just to gives us an advantage in terms of how much stuff we can get. Again, creature growth is always a nice thing to have, so I'm gonna do that. And there it goes. Yes, okay, yes, him. I want him. He is awesome. Okay, thank you very much. So all in all, creature growth always an important thing, and I want to utilize it to the best of my abilities. Again, we have angels that we have never seen in battle ever, so this is gonna be totally new for me also, if we ever get into battle. But again, I try to avoid all those like problems where you just lure yourself into the enemy ambush and screw yourself over. I want to avoid battles as much as I can until I at least capture most of their stronghold and I control the entire area of this position, because as long as I controlled one main island, just because of this one gate, that is the one gate that is the freaking bridge of Khazar Doom, I will win. The enemy, I am thinking, is unable, unless utilizing this gate, maybe this red teleporter, they are unable to move across the bridge unless they utilize the teleporter, unless the teleporter is even connected to this land of doom and gloom. Nonetheless, I'm just gonna be awesome as long as I can. As long as I can actually control this area, it will be good for us. But we shall see how that goes. We shall see how that goes. First and foremost, we have our freaking angels to move. Now I'm thinking to move the angels down and move towards, find that hero that is moving around, doing the evil deeds, and do that. Find that hero and kill her. But maybe we can move them immediately to Snow Jay and all that. Let's see what actually they have. So Snow Jay, which is an archer, and of course level 5 Lord. Again, I forgot to move Araya to the city here to get pluses on many things, on defense, on attack, and stuff like that. Again, I fail on demon, but what can I do? Stuff happens. I have to think a little bit wrongly, I guess. Nonetheless, let's see, what can we do here? We're gonna leave all our peasantry as they are. Okay, Melada. I'm gonna move all my freaking peasantry out of Melada, and now we're gonna be controlling a huge sphere of influence. Not really, I'm just gonna be moving a huge amount of these bastards, if possible, towards, well, to the wards of Fog of War, just to see what's happening out there. Okay, who can move? Let's see. Spock can move. Excellent. So we do know there are a few behemoths. It was actually empty, but we didn't succeed in reaching that on time. Always a bad thing. But I'll be capturing as much as I can with Spock and crapping on an enemy like that. Ruins are favorite camping ground for orcs. Sadly, we might not be able to even reach most of the positions, like arena. I mean, against some black dragons here with an experience level as the prize. Now the thing is, I could try this with Araya, but I'm afraid I will lose that, and that's it. I mean, I lose my hero and I'm fucked. I have no idea how that goes in Heroes 4, but I don't want to risk it, not at the moment. Again, this is my first game of Heroes 4, so hell's bells, it's all blind, but I want to be on a safe side. Blacksmith, I want to visit that as soon as possible. With Araya, first and foremost. Okay. That's it. That's all I can do, right? Yes, I moved all my main heroes. I bought the heroes that I can. I have governors more. Well, I don't have a governor here yet, and I'm not gonna be buying one. I don't care. I'm not gonna bother buying one. I'm gonna take like that. So I'm just gonna end this turn and see how that's gonna go. Okay. Yeah. There they go. So they're capturing just because they can. That level 5 hero is screwing us over. That's okay. That's okay. Now, if we can, now mind you, all of my heroes don't have penalty over freaking snow, so we shouldn't have much penalty there anyway. Let's see. The Lake of Scarlet Swan cannot help you at this time. Okay, well, be a dick if you want. Okay, let's see, a blacksmith. We wanted to go to the blacksmith, see what we can do. I'm not gonna move anywhere else with the Raya. I'm moving towards these cities, and I'm gonna screw them over. You can purchase the following artifacts at this blacksmith: a great sword, a suit of leather armor, a shield, an axe, a potion of restoration, a potion of mirth, a vial of acid, a potion of immortality, a vial of poison. Potion of immortality, always helpful, always will be, and I have money enough to buy that. But first of all, I'm gonna buy most of my things in every city just to like strengthen the city, because I am the one holding the most of the cities in the entire game, and I'm gonna strengthen the city that I do know that they're a little bit off. You know, like, you know that these specific cities have certain problems. Like, they don't have heroes, they don't have anything specific guarding them, so that's always a problem. Mind you, I only have like 4 champions and 6 monks that I can actually count on, and like, what, 21 crossbowmen. I mean, that's just for range, again, monks and crossbowmen, if the enemy dares attack. But just because of also that, I have an advantage in terms that Again, huge amount of cities, huge amount of gold income, huge amount of everything. I'm capturing as much as I can, as much as possible, that is, with what I have. I could spread more heroes, but I'm not gonna play like that. Like, I can spam my heroes just so I can control most of the areas like nobody's bitch. I'm not gonna do that. That's not how I play my games. At least I don't want to play like that, me personally. So there goes that. Okay, first and foremost, let's see, Snow Jay. Yep, excellent. Finally, Danica, aka Whoopi Goldberg, gained a level 6 Lord. Expert mining, basic diplomacy is always good. I have seen that, but we have no need of it anymore. At least mostly because there are no neutral creatures around anymore. So we're gonna be finding mostly might enemies and order enemies, and these guys ain't gonna say like, I'm gonna join your army because you're sexy. No. Expert mining, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, Snowjay gain a level. Master Archer, yes. Basic light magic, no need. Now I could go here, like study some stuff, or go for the Dream Teacher, get more XP, because again I have been on a few Dream Teachers here. That's 2 Dream Teachers I have been in, so I could go for this Dream Teacher and get maybe 1,500 experience points. Have no idea, maybe, but. Or I could go immediately towards this location here, collect my reward in terms of peoples, and be awesome like that. You know, like rejoin with this army, and this is my secondary. As my secondary army will be moving to capture maybe these towns, or just let's immediately control the entire area with what we have. Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Let's secure. Let's be aggressive. Let's be aggressive like nobody's bitch. We have a little time, and we have well, this is a time limit into that, because reality-wise, if the enemy has a massive force, remember that the orange player, we have no idea what's happening with them. They're still alive, mind you. They're still alive. They still have their castles. They're still somewhere. They're not doing anything. They're regrouping with whatever they can if they have enough money. If not, I think the red player is hunting them. If not, the red player is moving up against us. As we have seen here, they have already taken one of our gem mines with one hero that does not have any other stuff. They're utilizing only one hero, but level 5-6 hero is a-okay. So I'm not going to risk any other force against them. No way, no how. I'm going to be chasing him with this force. For now, Araya and all others will be moving towards one of these main towns. This is a main army, so they will be able to conquer everything. Probably, maybe, who knows. Again, I can't do this. I want to know if this is a bug still. Doesn't matter. I'm going to leave them as they are here. We're too close to the enemy. I don't want to do anything to provoke them to attack my peasantry, because peasantry is my like ears and eyes around the entire map, and I want to just keep it that way. Okay, main town. Do we have anything more in main town to buy? Yes, we do. I will buy every single thing I can in every single town, as much as I can with whatever money I have, and I have a huge amount of money. So reality is we're awesome. Hey, wait, there are more angels here. All right, I did send most of them around, right? Around June. Yeah. Okay, doesn't matter. I don't have. Wait. Okay. Oh, dwarfs. No dwarfs. Damn it. We have too many human stuff. Not enough of good stuff. I can't even buy dragons. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Naga's always a good thing. We have seen them in battle too many times, and we already got owned a few times by the Nagas themselves. Oh ho ho! 2 Thunderbirds! Look at the money that we need just for the Thunderbirds. This is gonna be our next hero that will be going in, destroying enemy settlements, capturing those other settlements in underground part. That's gonna be awesome. Hopefully everything works out as I want it to work out. I think I moved everyone, right? Okay, let's end this. Yes. And there they are. They did not take. They know something is happening. They're cheating motherfuckers. They know something is happening. Okay, let's get just to here just to see what we can get. Now again, I have 10k, so I can buy Potion Immortality. It's always a good thing to buy. Yes, I'll buy it. Let's get one for each of my heroes, because why the hell not? Especially for Catty, because Catty is one of our monks. Only monk in the game, mind you, so you have to utilize it the best you can. Now the thing is armor. Ooh, +3 defense. Now I do not know if we need an armor. I mean, it's only 100. It's +3 melee in range defense, but the Lord class, she's using a 2-handed sword, I think. Yeah, no, she's not. I have no idea. Let's see, first and foremost. Who? No, not that, you douchebag. I'm pressing I like an inventory screen, but doesn't work. Again, we have huge amount of stuff, people. We have huge amount of stuff. She's utilizing, oh yeah, the dwarven hammer, increase heroes. Yeah, we don't need anything else. She has a good enough equipment to do whatever she wants. Damn, there are too many things. Man. You see, I could utilize a unit, drop everything in that unit and move towards, but now I can't lower. Again, it's a bug. It probably has to be a bug. Again, I can't split up my forces. That's okay. That's okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. The enemy is at this part now. We are moving to that part. Are they moving to? Can we get this? Temporary boost the hit points of any hero. Yes, we'll immediately go for that. Why? Well, we need it. Just you know, like capture. Why not? 20% of hit points. Why the hell not? Right? I'm awesome. So let's see all of our peasantry. Okay, you guys are nice. I like that I'm utilizing my peasants this way. I'm proud of myself because I'm awesome like that. And again, I can utilize peasant just to see the entire map. What's bad about that? That's just a beautiful addition to heroes formula. You know, just you can utilize, unbelievable. You can utilize your stuff correctly now. You know, you can just look at the entire map without spamming heroes like nobody's batch, and actually heroes again being useful. Very important to me is that heroes are useful, and I can't believe people don't like that. I mean, of course, there are certain things again that I don't like. For instance, the sieges are not the greatest, to be honest, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Even in look, it looks really bland. So yeah, I can go with that. Sieges really look shitty a little bit. They could have done a little bit more detail into that. I mean, honestly, it's an upgraded engine. Why not give a little bit more detail onto the map screens themselves? Like, you give them more stuff, barrels, destroyed stuff, rape, pillage, and burn stuff. I don't know, something. Doesn't really matter. Moving on. Okay, that aside, these guys will stay where they are. Can I split them? No, I can't still. That's great. Great. Just great. Yeah. Can I split them now? No, you can't, demon. You screw yourself. Unless this is this. I'm going to dismiss. Are you sure you want to dismiss these creatures? No. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Okay, so let's end this turn. I bought as much as I can, right? Let's see. Did I buy everything? No, I didn't. You see, you lied to me. You lied to me, and I don't like when I'm being lied to. Okay, I bought every single thing here. That's always a good thing. Now, mind you, 3 Thunderbirds are nice. Let's see them. They have like what? 170 health, 28 to 40, 30 damage, 30 defense. That's just beautiful. 6 initiative. Again, they have a secondary attack that's the lightning strike after the regular melee attack. Always a good stuff. Always a good stuff. Let's see, what can we buy more? Nothing here because we have too many good units. Melada. I think, yeah, Melada has a good amount of stuff here. Yep. Okay. Wow, too many. Like, I have so many good things, but I'm so sad now because I know I'm gonna win. Not really. I'm just joking. I have no idea what's gonna happen. It's gonna be truly evil and epic in that way. Now the enemy's moving towards this position. I have no idea if they're gonna screw over Spock because of that. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're going for the ruins. I'm gonna probably have to run away. Oh my G. Let's see. 2. Okay. Of course, it's quite understandable they don't have a huge amount of stuff. After all, they ain't supposed to have a huge amount of stuff in terms of creatures and heroes. Level 2 barbarian is like, get the fuck out of here. I should leave that Whoopi Goldberg Snow Jay to kill those bitches. Oh, but sadly, I'm not gonna do that. No, even Spock won't be able to do that. But doesn't matter. We know where they are, and we're gonna be moving towards them. Okay, but they're definitely spreading out, and maybe they're messing underground, which we could immediately move. And you can always see through the fog of war if the enemy holds all this. As you can see, they are still neutral buildings, but again, map is big, so there could be a huge amount of caverns parts that we don't see yet. And also, we need the orange key card just to pass through this position. You maybe get the holiest of weapons, the Armageddon blade. Probably not, because that doesn't exist anymore. But who knows? Maybe Atlantean sword. Also, this is the Hyborian Age, if you have never known. Yeah, it's a Hyborian Age. Anywho, that aside, we have bought everything. We have no money. We can just end the turn and just be like a little bitch. We have not seen what enemy did. They're still there. They know something is coming, and that's Araya with her stuff. And yes, I'm gonna immediately get their gold. I mean gold, people. Like, yeah, thank you. 1,000 gold. And get that tree of knowledge. Oh, you ask why? Well, cause I can. And I'm right there. I'm so close to them. I'm afraid they may be close to certain of my towns, but I'm hoping the angel army will be able to vaporize anything the enemy has. Anything. Again, my scouts are not reporting any movement of the enemy yet in these positions, but they might go onto the underground. They might have actually went underground with that one hero, and they're just scouring the riches. We have no idea. I can't split my peasantry up, which is annoying me. Come on, people. Like, Jesus. I can't split my forces up. I have no idea what's happening here. See? Something is awful. Maybe I pressed certain thing and I can't do that. But as you can see, I just can't put these guys out of there. Maybe there's like a limit on the map screen. How many units you can have just running around. Maybe that's the limit. Maybe that's the exact limit. Like, maybe. Who knows? Again, I'm so sad these guys are so weak. Yeah, as you can see that they're so slow, but mostly because of the ballista. I'm gonna remove the ballista completely from my armies because I don't need them. I'm gonna utilize them as a defense weapon, and that's it. And that's it. Okay, let's see. We have the gold. So first, let's move all of our heroes. Spock, what can you do? What can you do, man? What can you tell me? What can you do? You can do something, probably. Okay, you can explore and capture that ore mine. No, you can't, but that's okay. That's okay. Ooh, can improve their combat speed at mercenary camp. That's a good thing. But I'm gonna go for the tree of knowledge. This time around, I'm gonna go for the tree of knowledge and be evil like that. I'm gonna move my peasantry because I have no idea what's happening, and I need to know what's happening here. Okay, there is no hero, so that freaking hero might be around this position, we have no idea. You see, if you spread your freaking forces, you have to know stuff, what's happening. I'm probably going for the tree of knowledge stuff, so yeah, that could be the thing that is happening here. They're probably going for the experience points as much as they can. And that's always a problem. I still can't split my forces, and that's always a bad thing. It's always a bad thing. Now I'm gonna move my peasantry out of there because we know what's happening here. We know what's happening. We're gonna move them out of there, go towards my main castle. We need to know our backside. Who knows what's happening behind us? There's that one berserker force. Maybe that hero is trying to lure them or just hunt them down and rape, pillage, and burn. Let's see. What can we buy here? Again, I can't do much. Sadly. Can I buy a hero? No, I can't. I mean, I could, but I don't need to. So for now, what I'm gonna buy, a few nagas, the things that I can actually enter this entire army. That's nothing. Mostly because none of these creatures are the order creatures. They are life creatures. So that there's a problem. That's a big problem. Doesn't matter. Let's get, at least we can buy monks. That's always a good thing. We have seen the strength of 10 monks against many, and they are awesome. They are beautiful. Let's see. Florissant, always a good city. I like this city. This is our first city, our starter city. Good stuff. Yeah, again, oh man, this is getting annoying, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna think about it. Like, something has to be. I didn't look at the manual, so hell's bells, but something has to be the thing that is maybe, if it is a bug, that's a big bug, because this is the thing that allows you to spread your forces, do your stuff, do your biddings, do your whatever you want around the land, rape, pillage, and burn the squirrels, kill the squirrels, but doesn't really matter. Now, kill the squirrels we shall. Okay, let's end again the turn. I'm not gonna buy anything anymore, so let's end the turn and see what's happening. Okay, they are running away. They don't dare even take our gold mines. Yeah, bitch, they know something is happening. They know I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna conquer. Okay, how much gold? We have 13k. I'm gonna, wow, nice, level up. We can't get like a few more still, but no basic stealth. Basic stealth makes the hero invisible to first level creature and heroes with no scouting skill on the adventure map. Enemies can see the hero if they're adjacent. The hero can only hide himself, not other creatures or heroes. So if they are alone, they won't be able to be stealthy and all. That's a good thing, but master offense increases melee range attack of the all. Oh yes! Again, I like to buff my units as much as I like to rape and pillage and burn other units. Expert diplomacy. Ooh, gives ability to convince 50% or greatly a number of hostile creatures to desert for a price. You know, I'm gonna go for this because again, that's what I went with Genie at the very beginning. And Cat, the expert heal, expert spirituality. Too many choices. Ooh, 30 spell point. I'm gonna go with this because I want to be to have an advantage in terms of that. For a fee, you can study the rare text kept inside. Ooh, one of your magical stuff. Let's see that. Okay, Cat is the only one. Expert spirituality. Thank you. Did we get that, or did you just say like, no, you can't really do much with it? Whatever. Spock, do your thing. Do your thing, man. Excellent. Ooh, wow, there are only several still. Oh my god. I mean, I think the biggest, if they don't have again any governor here, they won't get that +1 almost like maybe every 3 days or something, because the biggest, I'm thinking tier 5 creatures only get every 7 days instead of just every single day, unless you have a governors that are good, and those guys are not good. Okay. Oh man, I don't like doing this with this kind of armies, but you know, you don't have a choice. Melada, yeah, I have to buy a hero, sadly. Maybe just to capture all that stuff and collect these forces and move them somewhere else. I have no idea, because I'm not like I'm gonna do anything. Not like they're gonna do anything with the gems. Like, come on, they're not gonna do shit with gems. They don't have gold for anything else. Everything needs gold. Huge amount of gold, mind you. And we have gold. Okay. You know what? You can freely move a little bit towards this position now, because I'm not worried that something will come through this position, but I'm worried that they might have passed through this position. There is another one-way portal. I totally forgot about that. They might be utilizing that. But if they have utilized the Tree of Knowledge here, we should have seen them by now. They have moved somewhere. Okay. Okay. Let's get our guys towards this. Yes, I know I forgot again to go towards the evil might campman and get that +3s, but I'm hurrying up to join most of these forces to something good and, you know, do something good with these guys. Again, not many movement points, sadly, again, but Elsbells, our main secondary main army got destroyed. We lost the heroes, I screwed that up, and now I'm utilizing these guys that were not supposed to even move out of their own freaking fortresses. Again, Whoopi Gold was just supposed to be around Melada, and that's it. She wasn't supposed to be anything else. That's the entire thing. That's the funniest thing about all this, is that we screwed ourselves up. Okay. Let's see. That's 4+ turns just to reach this position. That's sad, man. That's sad. But it's okay. Well, not like we have a choice. Of course, we have a choice. We can just spam a huge amount of freaking heroes and do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy heroes just cause I need someone to scour around my lands. Screw that shit. Screw that. But I'll have to do that, it would seem. Well, maybe. But again, I can't drop anyone down here, so I'm guessing that there has to be some reason, Mr. Anderson, reason behind all that. God damn it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see our first city, which is not this. Well, not this also. Let's at least buy the biggest things we can. Let's see. Again, these guys, Ogre Magi, should be really awesome. Let's see them. Let's see them. 12 to 18 have how much health? 85 health. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, that's a lot of health. And especially we have a huge amount of them. Also Berserkers. Always a good stuff. I'm gonna just buy everything as much as I can here and there and everywhere. And they're falling back like rocks. And there they go. There she goes. There she flees. Oh, there she goes also. Okay, now we know where you are, little darling. Oh, there you are. Oh, level 5 Barbarian, huh? Yeah, you're gonna die like a little bitch. Now, oh, yeah. Okay, now we know where you are, darling. Now we know where you are. And she is going for some kind of Tree of Knowledge maybe here. I'm gonna rejoin with Whoopi Goldberg in this army of hell and attack, or maybe just try to capture them as soon as possible. Do not allow her to capture our stuff. But the good thing is that Araya will be able to fight against her. this our enemy hero that is around this position. I think from this position we might be able to see where they truly are. No, we won't be able to see where they truly are. Taiga, can you? I can't split those guys up, so that's always a bad thing. Yeah, I'm thinking there's definitely like a limit. Okay, band, few. I can destroy this guys like nobody's bitch. Let's see. We can go for the hero, the enemy hero, and destroy him immediately, or just capture their base of operations. I'm thinking one of those two things. I'm gonna capture this base. Okay, they're totally like, hello, like, come on, you think you're gonna defeat them? And my main army is like compromised of the bestest troops known to humanity and beyond. So, yeah, good for you, good for you. But first and foremost, we'll be attacking this. Why the hell not? Man, I'm gonna be a little bit cocky. I can allow myself to be a little bit cocky. Let me just see something. 8 plus 2 is 18, right? Good stuff, right? Let's see. 11. Strange enough, I was thinking that this creature should have been the one to have the better initiative at the end of the day, if I'm looking things correctly. Okay, because I can't really shoot anyone else except these bastards. I'm gonna just shoot at these bastards. It's only 2 damage? What the hell was that all about? Okay, that's always a bad thing. Let's see. 180. Well, those wars ain't gonna really do much, but they're dead. 12 health damage on me. That's okay. Maybe I'm looking at these things wrongly and I'm actually gonna get owned heavily. Let's get our dragons here. Excellent. Excellent. Now, of course, we have the ability. Oh wait, sorry, that's Genie. I was thinking that was Catty. My bad. Shoot them. Okay. Now, Catty, please, darling. We have a massive blast, right? We have like a massive blast. We have a massive spiritual armor. Ooh, when cast on flank, spiritual armor increases melee and range defense by 25%. Did you know that, people? Let's see, massive blast. I just need the massive blast. Where is the massive blast? I know I have a massive blast. Mass blast, thank you. That's a massive amount of damage done to our enemies. That is. We shall hear the lamentation of their women. Again, this is a tier 4 unit, but that tier 4 unit can do a massive amount of damage. Monks are evil. Okay, they are truly evil. Okay, we did a massive blast. I'm gonna do just defender. I'm gonna do defender there. We can go immediately for this, but I wanna try and destroy these bastards. Like weight them up a little bit and like kill them with arrows. Get a little bit close, shoot them up. Because we can't shoot over the walls, as you see, but we can shoot through the freaking part where their gates are. And maybe like this. Yeah. Okay, defend. Okay, now we can definitely shoot. Excellent. Okay, beautiful. Let's get our squires. Maybe they're gonna concentrate on squires. I have no idea why would they do that, but things can happen. Thank you. Now you will fall back a little bit. Thank you. You will stay where you are. You will fall back a little bit. Thank you. They're going for the squires. Yay. Oops. Now I can damage my own. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But now I do. Okay, let's get our Genie towards this, and Catty will be need to heal some stuff here. Let's see. We can heal them, but that's okay. 196 only, and 117. I wish I could. I'm gonna heal them. Fuck it. I'm just gonna heal them. I want to be sure that I don't lose everyone. Well, there is no need. I mean, okay, I'm gonna lose squires. I don't care for squires. I get mid shield. Hello. They're going for the squires. No, they're not. That's okay. Low morale on the enemy. Low morale on the enemy. Oh boy. If I try and I will again damage most of my troops. Well, actually, only the champ. Well, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Why the hell not? Yeah. We're gonna go. Anyway, we're winning, so I shouldn't really worry about that, right? Okay. I think there shouldn't be no retaliation on her, but again, the 3 will immediately die. Yes, I know, I have like 4 freaking monsters here, okay? 55 to 55 with the blast and defender ability. Like, come on. Come on. Let's finish these guys off. Thank you. And these guys are gonna be dead. I'm gonna move, of course, squires again just to soak up the damage. I know, but they just don't want to lose anyone. Anyway, I'm gonna move my monks also a little bit close. Thank you very much. And that's it. Yeah, a little bit of heal. The enemy wishes to surrender north. They want to go to north. No. That's it. Victory and death. 19 squires, 9 rests. So, like, come on. Come on. Oridri is ours. And that's it for this video. Next time, we'll conquer the world. But first, we save like a little bitch. And be awesome like nobody's bitch. I wish you all the best.